Welcome everybody to a play of Brigador. Brigador was a game that was released in 2016 and it sadly met with a lot of poor reviews and the game just did not sell well out of the gates. I actually spoke to one of the lead designers of it on the podcast in mid 2016. Since then, they have been at work redoing the game and streamlining it, and they've relaunched it as the Brigador Up Armored Edition or Update, which if you own the game, it is free for them. And of course, it's now available for purchase. So for our next part of the stream tonight, we are going to take a second look at the game and see what's new, what's different, and how well the game is now. It's been a very long time since I played Brigador, so I'm sure I am going to suck at it. One second, I'm just going to pull up the YouTube chat. Music is still good. I'm sure I'll get flagged for it at some point. Oh, yep, we're doing a second chance for Brigador. And I really hope, before we get in, that it's doing better for them, because I forget his name, the developer. He's really passionate about this game. For those of you who don't know, they actually got an entire novel written about all the lore and backstory. I mean, it's not just like the lore of this game isn't just like little things either. It's like massive detail about this world that they set up. And the music sounds like suitably 80s synth there. Alright.
Right winter is it?
There's one. There's that. I'm trying to get all the controls situated.
Solo build rate must fall.
The controls, I mean, the graphics look a little bit,
Mark target to accept contract.
I'm sorry. It looks a little bit, like, more detailed since I last played. It's not as fuzzy.
Welcome, Brigador.
On my way. And yeah, there's this whole story about this game that, in terms of its lore, that we'll probably we won't be getting to on this stream. Oh, here's part of it. Yeah, there were complaints about the controls and the overall difficulty of the game. So we're on the planet Solo Nobra. And I don't remember that. I know they've added in more pilots and such to the game. Again, the music is really amazing to this. I think it does have a soundtrack available. And each character has their own backstory and such. Let's see how the controls feel. Again, if you're a fan of games like the Jungle Strike series or Combat Strike, those kinds of games, this should be very familiar. Let's see what we got. Yeah, there. Oop. Again, the challenge, of course, is that I think I'm facing the wrong way. There we go. That we move and aim independently of each other. Hey. Yeah, I'm sure the graphics have been given a touch up here. Because I don't remember things being as crisp when I last played this. Take that, mansion. The more we do on a mission, the more money we earn, which in turn lets us buy stuff in the game's very extensive freelance mode. I'm not sure if it is more zoomed out or not. Jeez, come on, you. And the mission's done. Again, we're just starting out, so this is all going to be very basic stuff at the moment. So who is this person? And over here is basically all the persistent elements. Kaiju game from last year. No, I don't think I played that, El Gordo. So this is lore. This is intel on all the enemies. These are new missions to go after. New gear to equip. New tanks. As you can see, there's a whole lot of tanks to choose from here. Every tank has different stats, different gear it can equip. And then here are the pilots. And the pilots basically determine how easy a mission can be and how hard it can possibly get to. And the reason you want to play harder pilots is that you earn more money, which you can then use to buy more stuff, essentially. So someone like this starts out very easily, but you can just keep playing and get that difficulty super high up and go from there. So like someone like Precursor James, who's worth $100 million, or whatever the credits are, or whatever the money is. Basically, he plays the game at the hardest possible point, but if you can beat with him, you'll earn the most amount for the multiplier. And you can see the increase per level, too, so as they keep playing missions, they'll get harder, and of course that will make things better for you. But the campaign, that's all for freelance. In the freelance mode, you basically choose whatever pilot you want. And again, they all have like a little backstory over there on the right, too. So if you like games with a lot of lore, this is definitely a game for you. You choose what they want, or you choose their Brigador, or their tank. Choose a primary, secondary, a special weapon, and then you choose whatever operation you want. And the number of districts determines how many levels you're going to play, and then depending on the pilot determines how hard it gets with each one. Alright, so let's see. So I don't know what her backstory is, but apparently she's got something leaking out of her eyes and mouth. So they've redone the tutorial to be this instead of like an outside of the campaign thing, just to make sure that people are actually going to do the tutorial. On my way. Come on. It's still a little bit tank-like, but it feels a little bit more responsive to control, at least. So, come on, break it through. You can see in the upper left my armor and shields. Oh. So we always want to pick up shields, and we always want to keep our weapons refilled whenever possible. Die. And again, 80s synth music all the way. Ah, that's helpful. We don't go around objects, we just stomp right through them. No, I stomped right through them. Get out of my way, you. Die. And all the tanks and such have different armor values. So some enemies it's better to hit them in the front, other ones you can do more damage from a back hit. Like so. Oh, that guy was turning the wrong way. And we're out. So we're almost done with the tutorial, looks like. This time we have a special weapon with these smoke grenades. Ooh. While crouching, use the mouse to look down the road. I think one of the things they've done, and for someone who's played Brigador, the original version, and can remember this, please correct me if I'm wrong, but in the old version, your controls were in relation to where your character was pointing. As in, if I'm facing this way, and I press W, I would go up left. But if I was facing this way and press W, I would go southeast. Now W, A, and D are just universal, so S is always south, A is always going to be going to the left, and so on and so forth. Die. You're still alive. I'm pretty sure that's how the controls were in the original version. Okay, so the original was tank mode. It's now twin stick mode by default. And I know that was one of the major points of contention. So the idea is we want to use a smoke screen so they don't see me. And I can then get in close and then stomp them. You know what game also had really good music? Fury. Again, that 80s synth I always love. Oh, yes. What do we have now? Oop. And stomp for the win. You can't ambush me. Yep, that was the tutorial. Yeah, they've definitely changed the campaign, because I don't remember these two characters being what you started out with. So now we're in an actual tank instead of a mech. We have no ammo here. Charge. Whoa. You see I'm in rush. Okay. Don't see me. Charge. Again, any money we earn goes into the acquisition mode. Yep. And again, this game has some very extensive lore to it. I still have no ammo. Oh. Alright. Yeah, so we can only reload at the same color as our weapon. There we go. Alright, we are all out. It's a little tricky to aim with the rush. Oh, this should be good. Die! Oh boy. He left his back exposed. Charge. Should be almost out here. And we're out. Almost directional, yep. Alright, let's see if we can sneak up on these guys. Ooh, right in the back. Alright, so I can't use that, so we might as well blow it up. Boom. There we go. Someone just shoot me in the back. Oh no, not gravel. You don't see me. Again, it's always important to use the depots before you blow them up. Not bad. I can just like ram right through this stuff. Yeah, so there's always going to be civilian or humanoid enemies we can kill too. Destructibility is nice, isn't it? Okay, one more. There it is. Okay, that's 100%. Charge. Yeah, I will say the game, it controls a lot better now that it's twin stick by default. Alright, so now we're going to learn about blowing stuff up. Aye. Gotta be careful, we only get too close to these things, so if they blow up with us near them, we will take a whole lot of damage. Or that. And knowing what weapons to use, or which ones to conserve, is very important. Like that. Oh. What does he have, a shield? Oh, don't want to be in that range again. And mission accomplished. Not bad. Yeah, this whole campaign, I think, has been completely redone. Oh, jeez. Now we're in a hover vehicle. I think another thing, the tutorial, I think, is still using the tank controls. Which is no longer the case. By default, at least. Let me through. Oh, jeez, I thought I almost got killed there. And we got humanoids down there. Alright, you guys gotta go. Again, blow it all up. I don't see the last two combatants. Oh well. Now we get our EMP. Ooh. Gotta be careful here. Then boom. Those little guys can hurt if you leave them alone for too long. I did not use the EMP correctly during that encounter. Get me through. Oh boy. There we go, we shut him down. But the idea is we have to shoot through them. Like so. And you're down. Is that everybody? Oh, there we go. That's everybody. We should be almost done with the tutorial. Yep. Oh, watch out for that friendly fire there. Oh, that was not good. Good old synthwave. Oh good, suicide bombers. Again, we don't need those weapons. We have very good maneuverability, but these vehicles have, I think, the least armor out of all the other things in the game. Oop, someone's shooting at me. Oh, look at you. Huh. I was just talking about games that provide flanking attacks when I was recording my podcast earlier today, too. Nice. Ooh. Go. Alright, there's still 5 more enemies around. There they go. So this time we actually have enemies we have to specifically kill. I'm not sure what that thing was. Part of the challenge of the game is being able to engage them in small groups rather than everybody at the same time. Uh-oh. There's some tiny mechs. Oh. Oh, I thought it was going to hit me. Again, always go for those flanking shots whenever possible. May have just blew up a lot more than I wanted there. Look at all these nice neighborhoods we have to blow up. Okay, there we go. That works. We could fly around them, but why should we? It's a little hard to aim that EMP, though. Ow. And another one done. So now we've basically officially started the game here. So I can choose either one to play as. So we need to be careful about those spotters. Because that will summon all the enemies out to get me. Not sure why I slowed down there. Good. Alright, let's get these towers. Oop. Oop. Aren't dual Gatling guns fun, folks? There's one. I still have my smoke grenades I can use. Oh, you're still alive. Mm-mm. You don't see me. Not until it's too late. Can't tell if the camera has really, if it's been zoomed out more. Oh. Alright, that's the last depot. No more of that. Again, if you guys like synthwave, this is definitely a great game to get. And if you're interested more in the lore, there's an actual ebook that was written all about the lore and backstory of Brigador. I think it's available still on Amazon. Alright, we'll try our tank friend again. Of course they will. Oh. There goes the alarm. Let me through. This is very bad. This is why it's very dangerous when the alarm gets raised. Almost out of shields. Sneak attack. Alright, there's the ammo. Jeez. Again, health will not be recovered, only shielding. Where are these substations? There they are. That's how you solve a problem. Just run through all the enemies at once. Alright, there's one. I wonder if I can just run through this, or will do damage to me. Yeah, it will. In the freelance mode, you're given multiple objectives and you're free to choose which ones you can properly go for. The more you do, the more money you get. But you have to weigh that with how dangerous the map becomes. Get out of my way. How'd that work? Alright, there's one more substation around. Come on, let me through. Oh, this should be good. Gone with their backs returned. You can also flee from recon units. Ooh. And this should be the last one. There we go. And let's just get out of here. Now what we have. Time for a big boom. Again, here are the substations, so we should probably deal with them before any alarms get sounded. Again, the downside about this is that it has the lowest shield and hull, but it's the most maneuverable. Smack. Oh. Alright. You know what? Just to save time, we won't go after the depots unless they're like right in our way. Alright, there's one gun. So how big of a bang do you think it's gonna make? Alright, no more substations. Just stomping everything that gets in my way. Nice. Oh, I'm actually running out of ammo. Oh. Eep. Almost got killed right there. Run. Yeah, so this, I think, is where the actual game started, right here at Mission 5 on the last time I played. Because all of these missions I completed. With different pilots, of course. So from A, or from 00, or hyphen hyphen, to 4 is all the new missions of the game that they added in. Alright, let's do this. Just reminds me I should really get in touch with Hairbrain about Battletech. Don't you hit me in the side? Yeah, I can use shift to crouch to make it easier to hit these things. Ooh. Just running through someone's neighborhood here. All the yellow shirts are civilians, so we'll try not to kill him as I just stepped on one. While these guys are the police or the military. And remember, the idea is we want to blanket the enemy in the smoke grenade, not not us. Substation 1. Oh. Again, make sure our armor is facing the enemy. So again, like, this is what we want to do. Blanket the enemy so they can't really see us, and then stomp them to death. Look at them all go right into their death. Hey, look, a gazebo. Oh, come on. More substations. Oh. I just realized I am dangerously close to running out of ammo. Oh. Hopefully one of these two depots is for green ammo, or I'll be in trouble. Oh, good. Again, we'll know when it runs out when the lights go off. But I still need to blow it up for it to count for the objective. Long range sniping. And this is one of the dangers about having both of your heavy, or your primary and your secondary being the same ammo color. Because if you use up all the depots of that color, you will not be able to easily resupply yourself. Oh. There we go. You guys can't see me. Again, puny humans trying to get in the way of our tanks and mechs. Alright, that's all the objectives. Let's get the hell out of here. Good old property damage, right? There's our exit. This is what you want, this is what you get. That was the achievement I just got. Yep, so that is all of the starter missions, or the up-armored old campaign. This looks like a new set of missions. And again, if we want to learn more about the lore, as you can see, it's going to cost us. Again, there's a lot to this game that is really hidden under the surface. Like, we can purchase this little fact. Now, considering these 3 missions are at the end, I'm sure they're going to be even harder than before. That is a very tiny robot. Alright, what do we have here? Alright, so we have a mortar. Uh-oh. Can I stomp? Oh, that wasn't too smart. Boom. Time for some death from above action. You can get a shot right there. It's a little hard to see the line, but we're doing it. And bam. Now that's sniping right there, folks. This game needs that boom noise. There's our target. And nice. Oh, we've been in mech this whole time. I should have figured that one out by our little stomp there. Oh, we just blew up a graveyard. That's gotta be a lot of bad luck, right? Alright. So again, we have our choice. Let's try Johnny 5 Ace over here. Oh. If you notice, the ammo is being pulled from both right now. We are very, very tiny. Not a fan of the little tiny robots. Again, we can't use that ammo. Oh. This is very bad. Ooh. Let's try something a little bigger, shall we? Hope that works. Crap. Oh. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a lot trickier. The problem is when I blew up the gun, it alerted everybody. Can't seem to aim with that EMP all that effectively. Alright. That's better. More spying. I'm too maneuverable for him. Nope. Oh boy. It's gotta be in the direction that you're aiming, or you're moving that causes the MP. Now, enemies should not respawn. Ugh, those are some heavy-looking guys. Do it. Oh, nice. His friend just killed him for me. Oh god, that's a big guy. I don't think we want to get hit by that. Again, him in the back. As you can see in the upper right, we just about cleared half of them. Oh boy. Ow. Okay, if that mortar hits me, I'm pretty much toast. Oh, that should probably piss him off. Oh, give me that armor. Or give me that shield. And the smaller vehicles, you really do have to play this game more stealthily. When you're in the giant tanks, it's just basically a tour of death. We're clearing out the garrison slowly but surely. Good. 15 left. Alright, that's all the depots. Oh boy. Oh, Jesus. It's nice when they kill their friends like that. It saves me a lot of trouble. I need to be really careful not to get too close to that guy. There's only 10 more. Oh. Back it up. Alright. Phew. Okay, we can turn off the alarm by destroying the substations. I think. Hit him. Oh, there's more. But we just have to kill 45. Oh, there's 63. I didn't see that number there. It was grayed out. Oh. Should probably get away from that. Oh, God. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, so the good news, we cleared all the main objectives. We just need to escape before we are blown to little bits. Our money keeps going up because they're blowing up everything around. And that's mission. Now what? Alright, tried them. Boom. Alright. What's your special? Huh. Hey, can't get away from me. Huh? That's what boom does. Nice little laser. Uh-oh. Probably don't want to be standing there when the artillery comes down. Uh-oh. Ooh, thought it was gonna hit me. Go up. Again, our target is just the captains, so we don't need to really worry about the depots or the substations. But we're right next to them, why not? Is he wearing a paper plate on his head? It's like a mask. Alright, no more substations. Eat. Boom. Yeah, I'm definitely preferring these controls to the tank stuff. It just feels a lot more intuitive. For anyone watching this, I'm curious if you guys know like how Brigador is doing now in terms of sales. Because I'm hoping that it's going a lot better for them now. Uh-oh. I'm out of ammo. Whew. Gotta be a little bit more frugal with my chain gun, whatever ammo. Alright. There we go. And we're right next to the exit. Alright, and then this should be the last one. Yeah, I like him. Alright, we got a lot to blow up here. Probably don't want to blow up a gas station right next to me, right? Now we can blow it up. I think this will probably be our last mission for tonight, unless anything gets unlocked. And for completionists' sake, you can beat every mission with every pilot and mech combo. Jeez. Get away from me. There's still a whole lot of guys we need to get rid of here. Is that a suicide bomber? And some weapons are better against shields, while other ones are better against hull. And again, trying for the life of me not to get an alarm raised. So that would be very, very bad. These guys are hitting me right in my back. Get out of there, you. I don't know what type of enemies these are. And that's not proper English either. Alright. There's one of our targets. Jeez. Can you believe we've killed 107 guys already? 108. Alright, no more substations. Ow. Charge! Oh boy, I need some shields. I need them now. Whew. Yeah, I should. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I should see if I can get a hold of. I want to say his name is Hugh. If he's watching this and I just butchered his name, I apologize. Let's see. We have ammo. So this is a really good example of just how big these missions can get, especially when we're in the freelance mode or near the end game. Yeah, there's definitely more than 133 of these guys left. Peekaboo. Oh, give me all those lowly shields. There's my escape, but we're not done yet. Oh, good ammo. Oh. What the hell's blowing up behind me? Time for another big boom. Backward shooting, the ultimate military strategy. Alright, we should be just about done. I have to record the rest of the Dissecting Design for tomorrow, too. But while I'm finishing up this mission, I guess, closing thoughts. I'm really enjoying Brigador now. I think the developers changing the scheme to make it a little bit more accommodating really does wonders for this game. It's also a really good example of just how much a accessible control scheme can do a lot to help a game, and what happens when it's more frustrating to play, how it can hurt a game. So if you were put off by Brigador because of the controls before, this is the Up Armor edition definitely makes it worth it to check out. And if you love Synthwave, that's all the more the better. I think the only complaint that still holds up from my original thought on Brigador is I wish that the freelance mode was a little bit more, I guess, dynamic in terms of being able to create more modifiers and do more crazy things with it. But it's certainly more or less like the real endgame of the title. Charge! Oh, I can leave at any time. Ooh, back it up. Alright, let's get to the escape. And we will say goodnight. Gotta get a screenshot. And we are getting there. Come on. There we go. Alright, so that does it for all the campaign missions in Brigador. Again, for those of you watching this, like, as of this stream or a few days after, everything from Fly Blackbird to I'm Always in Love was the original campaign of the game. D1 to D4 and double hyphen to 4 are all new missions. And then again, we can go into the freelance mode and you can unlock all manner of missions, pilots, you name it. Let's see. Again, every pilot has their own story. Every vehicle has something along with it. And again, you can see the payout multiplier. Basically, the harder the mech it is, the more money you also get for using it. And again, dig that awesome synthwave. And then we can choose different primary weapons. Or, I'm sorry, you can unlock every kind of weapon in this game. And I think that's kind of the issue. I wish that they made, like, the freelance mode a little bit more, I'm not sure how I would describe it. Like, make it a little bit more prevalent in terms of all the crazy things you can do in it. Because again, it kind of just sits here on the menu. And unless you know all there is about just how crazy you can get in this. Like, we unlock this. Again, different weapons. Different specials you can unlock. Yeah, no in-app purchases either. This is all using in-game money. So yeah, there is a lot here. And again, we can unlock different districts. And again, just to reiterate, the number of districts is the number of missions you do in that contract. And then the difficulty will go up based on the pilot. So she starts at 5 and ends at 5. So there is no increase, which means that it will stay at that same difficulty from district to district. While Modesto here, he starts at 1, but will keep going up. So if you want to get the most money for him, you have to do at least 10 districts or more. And again, different payouts, different starts. So, I mean, they definitely have something here. And again, I really hope it's doing well. So, if the guys from Brigador are watching, definitely congratulations, at least from my opinion, on making the game a lot better. And yeah, maybe I still have him on Twitter. Maybe I'll send him a message out to see if he would like to come back on. But this has been Brigador, the Up Armored Edition. If you bought the original version of Brigador, this comes included with it, and if you decide to buy it from this point on, this is the main version of the game. If you would like to get the book that again details all the crazy lore of this game, and just to reiterate, this is not the lore that I'm talking about that's in the book. There is an entirely different set of lore that was written exclusively for Brigador that you can get from the book. This is all the lore that they feature in the game, so there's a lot here, again, if you want to dig into it. Everything about how the panic walls work, about what's been going on, the whole shebang. But I'm going to wrap it up here, so let me check the time. Yep, it is time to say good night. So, I don't know if I'm going to do more Brigador here on the Twitch or YouTube side of things. If you guys really want to see more of it, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back for daily discussions on game design here and on GameWisdom.com, where we examine the art and science of games. And otherwise, I will be seeing you all next time. So for those of you watching this live, we'll be starting back up on Twitch Monday night, but we'll be back over here on YouTube for the weekends. So, once again, have a great rest of the evening, or at this point, early morning, and I'll see you all next time.